So today I'm going to do a review on 9 Doors, 9 Persons, 9 Hours, 999 for short. This is truly a brilliant game, and it's very creative and really different from any of the other DS games I play. I know I say that a lot, but it's really different. And there are no fight scenes or turn-based battles or anything like that. It's a text game, and you might think that's kind of boring, but it is really interesting. The story is really good, and it's a really excellent game. There's not much I can say about the story without ruining the game for you, but I can say this. There are 9 people who are trapped in this ship, and it's about to sink. And there are 9 doors scattered throughout the ship, and they have 9 hours to escape. So that's why the title is 999. And the game begins with an intro that shows a few scenes from the game, and then cuts to a part where the main character, Junpei, I don't really exactly know how to say his name, but I say Junpei, is trapped in a room. And he's really confused. He doesn't know why he's there. He just remembers like bits and pieces of how he was caught, like right before he was abducted. The game is full of puzzles, and that's how you get through the doors. The puzzles are not really hard at all. If you don't know how to solve it, the other characters usually say something that hints at the answer. And they're all pretty similar to each other, and information from previous puzzles can help you with in future ones. This game has great replay value. There are 6 endings that depend on the doors you choose to go through, and it also depends on the order you go through and the things you say to the characters. Like they ask you a question, they give you a choice. What do you want to say to them? It really depends. The ending really depends on that stuff, and the once you've finished one ending, the game allows you to save your progress and all the information you've acquired. But if you don't want to do that, you have a choice to do that too. But the good thing is that when you go through it the second time or third time or fourth or fifth time or sixth, then you can skip through the scenes that you've already seen before. Like conversations that you've had before, you can skip through that. So it cuts down on the repetition. The thing that kind of annoyed me, but it's really not a big thing, it's just a little thing, is that you have to solve the puzzles again, like the puzzles you've solved. So I wish that I could have fast forwarded those a little bit, but then again, there are some parts, like depending on which doors you go through in order, they do say something different while you're in the room. So I guess that would make sense that that's not fast forwarded. And try to pay attention to every single conversation you have in the game, because it might be something you can use in the future or use to answer someone's question. And you should also write down which paths you've taken in order to better determine which path or which door you want to go through next or what you want to say. Because, I mean, for the first time, it's easy to remember, but after you've played it a few times, it's hard to remember what you've said before. The game does gray out your choices, the choices you've made before, so you can pick something else, but it's a little hard to pick afterwards once you've grayed out everything. As for the graphics of this game, it's amazingly detailed. I love the artwork, and many of the items in the game almost look realistic. The characters look cartoonish though, but it's still very nice. This is one title you shouldn't pass up. It's the first mature rating for the game for the DS, and I think that this is what makes the game so great. And not that adding curse words in a game makes it better. It's just that the conversation sounds like what a normal conversation would sound like if you were ever placed in a situation like this. It doesn't seem forced at all. You get more of a connection with the characters, and it makes them more human. And the game is also a bit gruesome, and this adds to the intensity and suspense. And in a sense, it puts the character or the player on the edge of their seat, and it's a really good game. I've actually gotten all the endings. I got all the bad endings first, which made it even more rewarding to get the good ending. Please stay tuned for the next episode, and thanks for watching. Bye.